About 3-4 miles already to get to this point and be on all the way to the Solway, which is...
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna 2 seconds up the road. Oh, he nearly got his lucky one, and this guy's got no... And it's gonna be a loop of pretty much all this. Well, lad. But yeah, that's your lad.
A lot better, aye.
I really hope you can hear us with this wind, but slush puppy people, it's a slush puppy! It's really faded now, but you can see devil's people. Yeah, and then this big boy in the background here. Couple of videos where I'm going to say by the time he's made his mind up, and you're going to bring out a new model and you won't see that one anymore. Like I just said to Kyle, I want to go to that summit. What was it when we got into Moffat before?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. It's right, and here we are out of Moffat. I'm suitably fed now. I was definitely ready for some food. Like, I've had a nice sandwich and a samosa, bottle of Powerade, so ready to go. So mileage wise, because obviously we started at Moffat when they started the trails where we started from yesterday, so we added a good amount of miles onto the start of it. So I'm about 20 miles in out of 60 already, and I've got about another 17 or 18 to go today, just to make it possible to finish in good time tomorrow. So weather's looking better for the rest of the day. It's definitely brighter now. We're off the top of the hills, you can see blue skies, but the wind's died down a lot as well, so I just nearly lost my bottle of water. Got to notice that. Here we got the first field of lads of this trip. How is it going? You're funny looking chaps. A bit different to Cumbria. Here's where we join the Southern Uplands Way. So we're going this way, which I'm going to assume takes us under the A road. Oh, looks like a nice track. Definitely one thing I will say about this walk so far, it's the terrain just changes all the time. We go from river walk to road walk to hill walking, and what else have we done today? We've farmers fields, back to little tracks like this. It's yeah, ever changing, which if you watch your channel you'll know I like. So not got a bad thing to say about it so far, apart from the 3 mile stretch of road walking, but that's just me, I just don't like it. But it's usually a necessity. Here we go underneath the A road. So I think I've got an A road to go under and a motorway to go over at some point, I think. Look at this. It's alright, isn't it? Here's the second one of the Voice of the River signs. So if you want to pause it and read that, go for it. But I've got miles to do, so that away. This is where we leave the Southern Uplands Way. We've got the Kentingham Way as well, it says right here. I don't know what that one is. So yeah, the last views of the Devil's Beef Tub and that kind of area. Beautiful, isn't it? It really is. Got a lot less hills from here on. I think that's the last climb of the day. I've just come up here. Wasn't too bad, it was just a rock track road really. But yeah, carry on into the unknown. It's certainly getting warmer like as we get into the afternoon, which is nice. Got quite lucky with the weather really, considering what the summer's been like so far. I'll give you a 360 pan of where I am, because it's an absolute wilderness. Just for miles it's just me, it's crazy. Wow. This is all just since I came off the Southern Uplands Way, which I think it was about 1.5 miles that I joined up for. I took a picture of a sign before, I'll put it up on the screen now and you can have a look at that. Yeah, it's like the crossover point, so a bit I think I filmed earlier on. If I can find the clip, I'll put it up now. Yeah, from that sign to that boulder is the link up between the two trails, one that goes east to west, one that goes north to south, or either which way depending you do them. But yeah, beautiful area, man, really is. Still nothing on the lakes. So we're coming into some woodland now. I don't know if it'll show up well on the camera, but kind of in the middle of the screen, that's the first view of the River Annan I've had in a little while, so hopefully joining back up with that. It's been incredibly easy walking since I got up that hill from coming out of Moffat or Beatok, I think it was, the last through after Moffat. Kind of when I was joined up with the Southern Uplands Way. But yeah, the fields, I think it's just what the weather's been like. There was a few bits of bog hopping, but nothing like, say, the Miller's Way in March or whatever it is that. God, the points of that were just crazy. Like, I would like to go back and do that trail, I think, in better conditions. And the next trail I have coming up, which could possibly be next weekend, is the Miller's Way 2. So that's just Carlisle to Sillis, so it's only 20 something miles. It's nothing big or anything, pretty flat the entire way. But yeah, this week finish off at one side of the Solway, and I like the idea of next week finishing off at the other. So keep an eye out for that one. All those peaks are starting to look pretty far away now. And here we have it, back on the River Annan. So that's the hills done till after Lochmaben, where there's just one more to go up and over. Nothing big or anything, but yeah, there's our old friend. Hopefully we get some more river tracks soon, because that is my favourite type of walking on these trails so far. Beautiful afternoon, it really is. It's ideal for walking, and it's not too hot. There's been no rain at all. There's a slight breeze every now and then. It's good. It's good. I've got no complaints. Still, yet. Here we go. I asked and received. No idea how long this lasts, but lovely little path. So I've stopped for my first little chill of the afternoon. I've been going about 2.5 hours now without stopping since I left Moffat. No idea how many miles I've done. I'll check that actually. I'll get back to you. So it's around about 10 mile since Moffat, and about 15 mile for the day. So yeah, it's going well. The amount of pace, Kyle, I'm sorry mate, but the amount of pace I've done since it's double in half an hour less. But we were in the hills and there was a hell of a lot of bog, so yeah, well done to you man, because he never said bye for the video, so bye from Kyle. But yeah, I'm going to chill here for 10 minutes or so and then hop back on trail. Let's get to Lochmaben, get some haggis, seeing as I'm in Scotland. Maybe some iron brew. I think that's somebody's tent that's blown away and just got caught up in the fence down the bottom there. Either that or somebody's pitched very early. I think by the looks of it, we've got another A road crossing to do. Well, the last one was underneath it I suppose, but this one certainly looks like I'm going over it. But I think it was actually another A road and not, I said before didn't it, it was a motorway, but yeah, much prefer this one. Hopefully it's a straightforward crossing. Or maybe not. We're going this way even better. Oh, that is nice and soft on the feet after quite a bit of I'm not going to say road walking, but like tarmacy kind of paths. Ah, it was all a ruse. Damn it. I do have to cross. Alright, fair. Absolutely empty road. And we're going up here. Brought us up into some crazy dense woodland. Tried to get my phone up quick enough, but I seen a deer and then it just scarpered back into the woods over there. But yeah, it's so thick. Lovely. Right, it's been a good, I can't remember how many miles now it's been since I last properly brought you back, but I've got about 7 miles left to go to Lochmaben. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon now. I've got about 5 miles to go till I'm halfway on the trail. Obviously, like I said earlier, we added some onto the start, not by choice, just by necessity. So yeah, I think I've got about an hour and a half of walking left to Lochmaben now, so you should be there for tea time, which is perfect. Probably gonna have a snack now because I am starting to feel a bit hungry again. And yeah, it's just been a lot of forest tracks. I've just been putting my head down and getting on with it really. Certainly feel it in the legs after not really doing anything of this length since the coast to coast. So yeah, time to get back into it properly. That's like I said, why I chose to do this one as a training thing, like I did with the Miller's Way. Definitely enjoying this more than I enjoyed the Miller's Way, but like I said earlier, time of year I did it, played a massive part into that as well. So yeah, gonna chill here for 5 anyhow. Get some more water on board. I've got some nuts in my bag. and then get down this hill. I was just thinking, since I left Moffat, I've not seen a person at all, and you're coming on, what if I've got about 6 miles or something to go now. It's about 15, best part 15 miles, and just nobody. It's crazy. Yeah, there's not many long stretches of trail I've done like this where you see so little people. It's bliss, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining at all. It's exactly what my head needed at the minute. It's a bit of peace and quiet. Don't get me wrong, it was fantastic camping with Kyle. That's something we've actually talked about doing for quite a while now, going up to the beef tub. And that Hart Hill, it's ideal. Camping, a little bench on site, we may as well have had a campsite. No wind through the night, nothing. Packed up a dry tent. Can't complain really, can you? So yeah, I'm just plodding down this road now, and then I think I kind of zigzag along a B road, and which is Lochmaben Road, and that just takes me up to Lochmaben. So I'm looking, well, I'm hoping the chip is open when I get there for sure. Sure it will be tea time, like, and sure I'll have a shop and get some beers in. Feel like I've earned one already, so yeah, looking good. And then just find somewhere to camp after that. It's the beauty of Scotland, it's much easier to just pitch your tent somewhere. And all I'm doing when I'm doing these kind of things is pitching probably a bit earlier than late, but certainly leaving early tomorrow, because the weather is not looking good tomorrow. It's meant to be, but the last time I looked at the weather for Annandale, so that's like pretty much Solway to where I'm ending. It was just 100% chance of rain, chances of localised flooding, so yeah, it's going to be a fun end to this one. And here is said B road by the looks of it. So it's telling me I turn right here. This looks like a quiet road, doesn't it? So I've got two choices. I can either fly on up this road, which I'm tempted to do, or join the river back down there. I don't know. But we're following the tracks. Can't be done with more road walking. Here's a good example of how trodden this trail is. Like, it's come to quite a few bits like this where it's not that clear where the path goes. Maybe why there's no videos on YouTube really. One thing that always does stand out is the gate. You can always see one of the gates from a distance off. Makes life very easy. The farmer's done this, but it doesn't go all the way to the gate, like, so I'm still gonna have to go in the field with the cows. Giddy in there. And there's calves, fantastic. I might just make a run for it when I get through the other gate. God, I did not enjoy that. This one over here, as I came through the gate, he started running, which set the big one off to start charging at us, but it started stamping and I just, yeah, boosted, done, let's go. You can hear them now, can't you? I had to reroute myself a little bit, so I think it's just probably going to be road walking to Lochmaben. I think there's only about 3-4 miles ago, so what, best part of an hour's walk there. But yeah, I had to go back onto the trail. I had to go through a massive field of cows and calves, and I'm just not doing it. Like, it's not worth it. All it takes is one of them to start stamping at you and you're running, as I did before. So yeah, swerve that one, road walking, bring you back at Lochmaben. And here we are at Lochmaben with a cold beer. My God, that was a very long 3 to 4 miles. Like, it's road walking, is it? It just seems never ending. Just, you can just see in front of you the whole way. But yeah, I've made it here. I'll show you the view from behind. I don't actually think this is a loch, but I seen the shop there. I went in the shop and yeah, there was a bench. Luckily there's no kids on the park because it's not ideal sitting having a beer here. But yeah, feet are rested. I've changed my socks. It's all talked up. They're not actually, the shoes aren't really wet, to be honest with you. They're just done in after what, 25 miles or something today. I've still got a few to go, but I'm just gonna chill here for the time being, let my legs rest a bit, and then I'll get actually through the town and around the other side, and that's where I'll find somewhere to camp. So probably got about another hour's walking in this today. No idea where I'm going to camp, but like I said before, it's Scotland, it's much easier to do, and it's about 6 o'clock or something now, I think. So by the time I've gone through the town, had some food, it's going to be about that time, and with the way the rain's looking tomorrow, it's like I said before, it's bad. So I'm thinking I might get up for about sunrise, or maybe just after about 5 in the morning or something, and get packed up and just get on the trail and try and beat the rain, because the rain's not meant to start till 8 or 9. So if I can get a couple of hours in, if I can get over the hills where it's going to be the boggiest, and I think a lot of tomorrow is like riverside paths and stuff like that, so I'll have a bit of tree cover. I've obviously got my waterproofs and that with us, but yeah, I prefer not to use them in the summer, but it is what it is. So yeah, we'll get through. I'll sit here, chill, recover, get through Lochmaben, we'll find somewhere nice to camp, but I'll show you what's through the town as we go. So yeah. Got this here, beautiful little memorial garden, but if we go to the back of it, I think we'll get our first sighting. You know what, I'm going to go down, I'm going to bring you back because I can see it and the camera's not showing it off well. Yeah, look at this one, look at this. This is worth today's graph for sure. I'm going to go to where that sun is over there. Let's sit and have a look at this loch. Let's have a beer, people. Let's have a beer together. You've got time now to run to your fridge, grab a cold one, and join me for a beer. Wow, I'm not going to show you, but wow, this was worth the graft, man. This is worth the graft. Jesus, that's a big boy. That is a big boy. Are you ready? Sun's out, and look at this. Jesus, that is big, isn't it? I didn't think it was going to be so big. Oh, it's so warm as well, man. I'm going to assume, because I know I have to go this way right around the loch, so that hill there in the distance, I'm going to assume that's the last hill I need to go over. And it looks to me like there's a cairn on the top, so ideal. But look at that. Not a bad place to stop for a beer. Right, people, this is it. Can of Bud Light, can of piss water to enjoy the beer with. It's not bad, is it? It's not bad at all. But yeah, if you watch this far into the video, thank you very much for joining me, because I've really enjoyed it. Towards the end of today, when I was doing the road walking and the section of the road walking coming out the mountains, I was like, oh, why am I doing this again? Like, why do I keep putting myself through this? But this is why you get to situations like this, and it's just, I've got no words for it. It's just fantastic, man. It's phenomenal. I did look at camping in the, I spoke to the fella that owns the grounds. There's a campsite just over the back of here. I can't remember what it's called now, but they were charging nearly 20 quid a night just to pitch your tent, and you had to pay for the showers as well. And I was just like, nah, man, no, it's not for me, that. Not for me at all. But yeah, what day are you walking? Started off where were we? Hart Hill. Yeah, Hart Hill with the 2 benches. Really nice up there. I'll definitely return to them. I'm sure Kyle would as well, because he seemed to absolutely love last night. Dealt really well with the walk today as well. It was good to see. He's definitely making some progress, the lad. Hats off to you, my friend. And then coming out the hills from Moffat, really I didn't find hard at all. It was kind of just straight up. You could see from a distance where you were going, you know what I mean. And then after that, it just turned into a very, very long slog. But yeah, weather's come out fantastic. I have no complaints at all. It's been a great trail so far. Don't think I'm going to enjoy tomorrow much at all, just mainly down to the weather, but like I said, it is what it is. You take it as it comes. So by the time I've camped tonight, and I am thinking of trying to find somewhere on this loch, because I'm here, why not, you know what I mean. I think I'm going to give myself about 20 miles left to do tomorrow, which is not bad at all. If I set off dead early, I'm going to smash it in a quicker time than I've done the Miller's Way. So if that happens, I said it now, if it doesn't, shit. But yeah, I definitely need to be back in Carlisle by, I think it was quarter to 5. I've got a viewing for a flat. Trying to move house at the minute, so yeah, some of that needs to be done. But yeah, this is not a bad end to a day's walking at all. I feel refreshed. I had a good hour sit down in the I can't remember what it's called now. Was it Mill Lock or something, where I showed you the picture of where we sat before? This is what it's looking like in the park from the other side. What a lovely evening. This is what summer's meant to be like. I think I'm going to sit here, chill, enjoy the rest of my beer. I did get some Scottish treats. I didn't go to the chippy because the queue was massive and I was like, I just can't be bothered. So yeah, I went back to the shop. We've got a Scotch pie, so something Scottish. I've got some lawn sausage. I've got some noodles, and I've got one of those kind of Matteson sausages. So it's going to be a weird tea tonight, but full of calories, which will fuel us through tomorrow. I've got a couple of snacks and stuff in my bag. This might get actually saved till tomorrow, to be honest with you. And yeah, push through that last 20 miles to Annan, and then down to the Solway from there. So hopefully the rain's not as bad as the weather's saying it's going to be, because it said it the entire time I've been here. It's changed. It's going to be nice through the day, it's going to be bad through the day. When me and Kyle, the entire time me and Kyle were out yesterday, we went up the hills, it was meant to be just soaking the entire time, and like I showed you, we were just watching the rain come in different areas, so fingers crossed. But what does throw me off is the weather in Carlisle, the weather in Moffat, the weather where I am now. It's all saying the same thing for tomorrow, so yeah, is what it is. Right, I'm leaving Lochmaben, so for some reason my phone's not giving me the wide angle lens, so I dread to think how close you are to my face right now. But yeah, I'm just gonna go on to, what's it called, the Castle Loch Trail. Yep, definitely the right way. I just it out my phone as well. It knocked back on to, it knocked the AI on, so the macro will have been in full effect, so I can imagine some of the shots of me walking down to the river while it was a still camera will look pretty good. So right, next job is just find somewhere to camp, to be honest. The first place to see that's decent I'm going to do. Look at this, this is nice to see. Little forest school area. Beautiful. First spot I see he's getting camped on. It's 8:30 now, like. Yeah, I chilled in Lochmaben for quite a while. It's just beautiful. I absolutely love it. What an end to a day. What an end to a day. So, like I say, first place I see, the tent is getting pitched up, so let's hope it's soon. The difference in my feet from just stopping for a couple of hours, and don't get me wrong, I've moved about a couple of spots in that couple of hours, but yeah, just having a bit of rest after doing, I think it's about 26 miles so far today, is just, it's a night and day, like it really is. It's crazy. Good though, it's good to know the recovery is still there. We'll see in the morning, I suppose. This right here though, this is my ideal walking kind of situation. This is why I love going around Annandale Way so much. It's just fantastic trails. Gonna have to get back out that way soon. I miss the lakes. Luckily my next multi-day is in the lakes, and I've made the route myself, man. The Outbound Way. I don't think that's what I'm calling it because I ain't completed it yet, but yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. I think I might have found the spot, people. This would be the view. Fantastic, but yeah, look at this. So this is where we are. Oh wow, the sacred loch. But yeah, I'm thinking I can just stick my tent here. Like I say, I'm going to be up and gone by 6 in the morning. Well, up by 5, gone by 6. I couldn't really ask for more than this, could I? It's absolutely perfect. Let's get it done. The only issue being these guys, but I do have a citronella candle with me and bits like that, so you will see. I mean, realistically, there's absolutely no wind on by water, so midges are going to happen, aren't they? I'm in Scotland, but yeah, I reckon I get a picture on here. Get the candles going, see what happens. If worse comes to worse, I'm just in the tent. What is this? What is this? An old trough or something. Oh, look, there's a little plaque. Pause to telly people. Here's the citronella candle. It's final lighter. Let's pray. Let's pray it works. See, Kyle, this is what I was saying to you, man. Fuck these bits of rope, these are getting replaced. Bloody hell. Where to even start, man? God, that was a tough gig getting that into just pure rock underneath here. But yeah, that's it for the night. It's not going anywhere, let's be honest. Absolutely no wind. The citronella candle over the back's keeping the lads at bay. So, spot on. And I've got my own jetty. Look at that. I'll tell you what, people. I'm going to time lapse a lake. And I'll see you in the back of my tent. Sorry, Loch. I'm in the right country, yeah.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together.